That was me witnessing my good friend Looney die because he made the fatal mistake of accidentally hovering his mouse over an Enderman's eyes. Because on this hardcore naked Minecraft server, you have one life and you're not allowed to wear armor, so you don't get to make mistakes like that. So now there's 9 players remaining, which you would think makes my goal of being a top 5 survivor easier, but this couldn't be further from the truth. You see, not a single other person in the server thinks that I have the ability to survive till top 5. So obviously my biggest mission has been to prove these losers wrong. However, over the next 4 days, the server would give us increasingly difficult challenges that we have to beat or we all lose. And sure enough, we just found a book in the end that told us exactly what those challenges are. Over the next 4 days, we have to explore the end city, then go to a woodland mansion and loot it completely, then go to a trial chamber and loot it completely, then fight 3 withers at once, then fight every boss in Minecraft at once. Remember, while being naked the whole time, where all it takes is a couple skeleton arrows to ban you and leave you wishing you were a TikToker instead. Luckily, I'm not alone. Everyone on the server wants to work together to survive as long as possible, so I can pretend like I care about the group and stick with them until it's time to actually be top 5. In which case, I will be betraying them. For example, if I see one of my quote-unquote teammates in a life or death scenario, obviously I will try to get them killed. Obviously. Today, however, I'll need to blend in and work with the team of 8 other people. Not because I care about them or anything, but because today we're in the end and we need to loot end cities before we go back to base. And obviously, I'm too lazy to put in the effort alone to bridge across islands, so I thought I'd just sit back and wait for someone else to do it and then swoop in and steal the elytra. Simple. And it was going great. I just had to sit there and look pretty while these peasants bridged right into an end city for me. So now that we're at an end city and run the risk of being vecna'd by shulkers, you might be thinking that I should now work together with the team to kill all the shulkers and clear it out. Wrong. You see, while all of them went into the main tower to clean it up, I bridged straight for the end ship to yoink the elytra and get out of the end and gear up alone. Oh, hey guys. Whew, that was close. But now, with the elytra in my hands, I immediately went back to base. But unfortunately, everyone else had made it out alive too.
The entire time, but he was
invisible. You guys are alive. Let's go. Now, I'm gonna be real, I might be the only person on the server that wanted people to die, because everyone else was one cohesive team at this point. They even abandoned the whole red team, blue team dichotomy just to become one big team on the mountain and survive as long as possible together.
Oh my gosh, guys, you are cooking.
Go.
You are cooking, everybody.
And this sucked because, like I've been saying, I just want top 5. There is literally nothing else I care about on this Minecraft server. Which gives me an idea. You see, the next challenge was to loot an entire woodland mansion naked, and in preparation, my friend 4C took us down to show us his gold farm that was accessed only through a tunnel that goes right into a deep dark. So he brought me and Lagundo to it, and you know exactly where I'm going with this. I waited till they both flew in thinking that I was following them, but I don't give a shit about this gold farm. So I blocked it completely up with obsidian. Now when they summon a warden on their way back, they'll be stuck in there with no way out and get blasted. Boom! 2 free kills. And sure enough, yes! I thought it worked and got them. But
oh no.
What just happened?
No,
Who was it? Who was it?
Blue. I think it was blue.
How do you think? Why do you think it was blue?
No, because he was saying no,
He was screaming.
and died.
You see, it was Blue that died a painful death due to the increased mob rates, meaning 4C and Lagundo, well, 5 minutes later.
It spawned right
Wait,
here.
Forky, do you need arrows?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need some arrows.
What's up?
Why?
Thank
What do you mean
I need one.
Why?
why? Why what?
Oh my goodness.
Why did you block the way out of 4C's base with couple deep slate and obsidian?
Me?
Yeah.
What? Why
you
would
so
I
much.
do such a thing? Regardless, 8 players remaining, boys. We are getting closer to top 5. Did this shenanigan demolish my team's trust in me? Yes, but do I care? No. There's only 3 people remaining for me to achieve my glorious goal, so let's get this woodland mansion out of the way and hope to see some deaths. While also, you know, obviously staying alive myself.
Oh, we're going though. We're going.
We're going! Let's go!
This is me about to enter the scariest structure in all of Minecraft.
Okay, firework rocket, firework
Woodland
rocket.
Mansion.
All right.
This is the deadliest structure in the server, and I am determined to take it down naked and be the strongest player of this SOP.
God.
Yeah, careful not to summon so many vexes.
I low-key thought ashswag was a phantom. I'm not gonna lie.
I have to be honest right now. The freaking Woodland Mansion was boringly easy. Like, I couldn't even sabotage the team all that much except by choosing not to engage in their SWAT team style strategy of clearing the entire structure with just bows and arrows room by room. Like, come on, man.
Peeking through the walls. This is beautiful.
Light it up.
Clear.
Where they normally is.
Yep. There is
Bruh.
2 skeletons up.
So the only exciting part of the whole ordeal was that this kid Clown Pierce almost got sent to hell on the bottom floor by getting one-tapped by the axe guy. I forget what it's called.
Vindicate over here.
Look out, clown!
Okay. Yes.
Nice.
I went down to half a heart.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
No, I'm full health. I'm good. But
Man. And just like that, we cleared the entire Woodland Mansion with no issues at all. So I flew with the team back to base. Luckily, tomorrow is the trial chamber, which I knew for a fact was going to be way deadlier than the Woodland Mansion. And people are going to die. And that meant that it was important that I blended in with the other 7 remaining players for the rest of today by doing stuff like grinding up and helping out in building a creeper farm, for example. That would give all of us valuable gunpowder for fireworks and splash potions. I say all of us, but I kept all the gunpowder to myself. Remember, I also need to survive. Little did I know, though, that tomorrow was going to be extremely eventful. Not good, not bad, eventful. So allow me to slow this video down a bit to explain to you exactly where things went crazy today. So there's 8 players left and we have to clear out the trial chamber today, right? So obviously I logged on and spent the first half of the day just grinding up stuff like enchants and also gold for gapples just for myself so I can survive. Then I joined the team up in the base for a final meeting, but remember, I just have to do this to blend in. I do not care about the team and I sure as hell do not intend on helping any of these people. Like I said, top 5. Say it with me. Top 5. So finally, it was trial chamber time. As soon as we got there, I gapped up and ran around the trial chamber, clearing as little as possible to make it look like I was helping. I even copped out by going invisible sometimes so mobs target me less and target the others more. And fully prepared, it was time to trial chamber it up. I'll admit, I was getting into it, shooting things and killing things, but for the most part, I was just pretending. And it was going super well for me. I jumped in and got the breezes in the breeze room just so I could hog all of the wind charges for myself. And on top of that, I was just about to get an insane opportunity. You see, after clearing out the entire hall, I could clearly see my teammate Mid being attacked by a skeleton. All I had to do in this situation was jump up and shoot it so that I could save her. Obviously, I wasn't going to do that.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
I allowed Mid to die, but that wasn't all, ladies and gentlemen. I still saw more opportunity right in front of me. Lagundo was also being attacked by skeletons. It was so easy. None of them were aggroed on me. All I had to do was shoot 2 of them to distract them. The easiest save of my life. I wanted him to die.
What? Heal up.
You just died. What? We just died.
No way. No. I'm on fire.
Oh man. 6 players remaining. I just let 2 of these poor gamers die just because I wanted top 5. I let Lagundo's beautiful bald-headed ass die, and I looked him in the eyes as it happened just because I want top 5. This was now going to be the easiest challenge of my life, especially now that the next challenge was the 3 withers at once. All I need to do now is let 1 more person die to the wither or something before that, and we were there. I would get top 5 just like that, and I was so happy. But life is funny. You see, as I was satisfied after a successful trial chamber run and we were coming out of it the same way we got in, I had a video-changing experience. Let's go.
I
do
where-
want to go to the fortress again today so I can brew more potions.
True.
That is understandable. It's understandable.
True. Dude, those invis pods just freaking... Oh my
I wanna
god.
say- Yeah, these spots made the
I fell down to the cave and I was going to die. I was alone here in front of all of these mobs, and there is nothing that could happen now that would prevent me from dying. Just as quickly as I had thought I was getting top 5, my dreams were crushed. It was the most instant of instant karmas I have ever experienced.
Oh my god, Ash!
Oh my gosh.
But I can't give up.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Come down. We need support. What's up?
Oh my god! Oh my gosh! I missed!
I got it, I'm back on full. I had to.
Oh my gosh, bro.
I was saved. The others risked their life to come help me, and Rekrap jumped in immediately without even thinking to save me from the mobs. Maybe I shouldn't be so selfish. Maybe I should work with the team to beat these withers. No, absolutely not. Top 5 is my goal, and top 5 is all I have cared about in this series. These fools jumped down to save me because that's all they are. Foolish. They didn't even save me at all. I saved myself by flying out right in the nick of time. I don't care about this scenario. This was just a hiccup. A trick that God is playing on me to make me think that I don't want top 5 anymore. Mark my words, when we fight this wither tomorrow, I am going to let someone die, and I will get top 5. Today is the day. There's 6 people left and we have to fight 3 withers at once and kill them all to succeed today's challenge. You see, while gearing up today by doing the usual gapple collecting and also an additional milk bucket collecting with the milk van to prepare for the wither fight, you know, I thought about the choice I had exactly chosen to make today. Like I've been saying this whole video, I'm going to let someone die, just so I can get top 5. And while we went to the nether to collect wither skeletons to actually make the wither that we were going to fight later today, I thought about what those choices actually are that I'm going to have to make. Well, the most obvious was that I have to be the furthest away from the wither when it spawns so it doesn't aggro on me, right? That way when it aggroes on someone else, I could just sit there and watch as the skeletons pop them to bits. So we flew around and found a valley where we were going to spawn all 3 withers and fight them. The final showdown. As soon as the wither spawns, I'm gonna sit there and let someone die and enjoy top 5. We built the withers and they activated. We was divided into 3 groups, and next to me were Wumba and Jaren. I stood extremely far from the wither so that as soon as it activated, it would aggro on Jaren, and sure enough, it had instantly locked on to Jaren. Mission complete.
Okay, I got this one on me now.
Alright, giant spider.
The wither roared and shot its skeletons towards Jaren, just barely missing him. And he was about to die until I made a choice. At this moment, I could either let Jaren die and definitely get top 5, or I could not let him die.
Okay, I got this.
You see, to this day, I don't know why I made the decision that I made in that moment. I know, and you know so far, that all I wanted out of this entire server was just to get top 5. But in this moment, something about my subconscious was telling me to do something else. This entire time, this entire series of 2 videos, I've wanted just one singular goal because I was afraid. The server was called Naked and Afraid. And in this moment, I realized that I may be naked, but I sure as hell wasn't afraid. I shot the arrow and immediately the wither switched aggros to me. I instantly regretted that noble decision. Why on earth did I choose to shoot at that point? All I had to do was sit there and let him die. And as that first skull hit me, I turned around and ran towards shore, instant healthing. All either of these 2 people next to me had to do was hit a successful arrow on the wither so it switches aggro to them. Literally all Jaren and all Wumba had to do was hit one singular arrow. I'm telling you, my intention here was not to sacrifice myself nobly. I shot the arrow because a little part of me wanted to save Jaren, and I did, and I realized that was the biggest mistake ever. All these guys have to do is shoot one singular arrow on this wither so that it changes aggros for me and we can bounce it around and defeat it easily. Jaren aims at it and he misses. At this point I'm like, what? Jaren takes aim again, shoots, and misses again. At this point I've taken the skeleton to the face and I'm milking up so it removes the wither effect, but I make the fatal mistake of running into the water. No worries though, Wumba is right over there, so close to it, looking at the wither with a bow and arrow. He pulls back his bow. All he has to do is hit a single arrow shot to maybe distract the wither from a little closer. He shoots the arrow, and ladies and gentlemen, he misses the arrow. And in the moment that followed, I realized I am never doing anything nice for any human being or animal or insect or non-human being for that matter or non-living thing ever in my life. This was the worst series ever.
Ash, I don't know.
Oh my god. I'm quitting Minecraft. I'm quitting Minecraft for at least 6 months. Sorry. I died and placed 6th. Goodbye. Hello everyone, this is ashswag. The 6-month break was 8 months ago, so I'm back now. I promise I'm over the series and I'm ready to take over the universe again. Subscribe.